What's going on YouTube? It's Brayzon back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro.
What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys here today. I will be going over which 95 overall playoff players to get. I'm just starting off, disclaimer, obviously it's just my opinion. If you need a certain position, if you need a certain player, or you really like a player, but even though their stats may not be the best, that obviously takes precedent over what I'm saying. This is just hopefully to inform you the exact, my order of which I think are the best overall cards. But obviously, leave comments down below. Ask me, hey, I'm between these two players, or which upgrade do you think I need more? I have these players in this position, but between these two, is a left end more important? Is the quarterback more important? Or whatever the case may be. Definitely leave that in the comments below. But that being said, let's just go ahead and get into it. Coming in at number 1 is going to be Danielle Hunter. I think this is actually a really, really good card. 87 speed, 90 excel, 82 strength, 88 tackle, 93 play rec, 89 block shed, 90 power, and 95 finesse. Especially if you're running like a Vikings theme team, but we see he's really, really fast, really high excel. Strength, tackling, block shed, not really his greatest thing, but he does have crazy good finesse move, not great power move. But if you chem him up a little bit, you can almost get him to 90 speed with his power move. If you chemmed it up enough, block shed, things like that, you can get him a pretty good card. As you see, my Reggie White's not really chemmed up in this picture or anything, but you can get a really, really good card if you chemmed him up correctly, especially how fast he is. So that's why I have him coming up at number 1. I think he's a beast card to add to your team, if you are looking to add a left end. Coming at number 2 is going to be Stefan Gilmore. And the reason I think Stefan Gilmore is because of that 97 man. Only 90 speed, 93 excel, 93 agility, 90 jumping, 94 play rec, 97 man, like I said, 90 zone, and 95 press. So imagine chemming this card up. If you can add 2, or even more speed. As we see, my Mel Blount only has 92 speed, and he has 2 better zone, presses the same. But then look at that man at 97. If you chemmed up this Stefan Gilmore, he would be a beast card. You need definitely some extra speed on him. But if you do that, it would be a very good card nonetheless. So definitely Stefan Gilmore coming in at number 2. Really, really beast card, like I said. So coming in at number 3 is going to be Travis Kelce. And the reason is 86 speed tight end, 80 strength, 93 catch, 93 catch in traffic, 93 spec, 90 short, 87 medium. He's just a little bit slower wide receiver, basically. Only 71 run block, so he's not the best in that position. As we see, if we compare him to my Shannon Sharp, who, is my tight end right now, he is going to be way better than the Shannon Sharp. George Kittle, obviously I don't have all the way powered up, but George Kittle is a better run blocker, so it depends on what you want. But if we check out the receiving stats, Travis Kelce is going to be way better, even if you boosted up George Kittle even more, to the highest overall George Kittle card. It's definitely going to be better to have that Travis Kelce card. So that's why I have him coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 4 was not a card I was really expecting to be that great, but it actually is surprisingly pretty good statistically. 88 speed, Tremaine Edmonds with 88 excel, 91 play rec, 96 tackling, 93 block shed, and 94 hit power. That's a pretty good card. I personally won't be using them because, like I said, I'm building a Steelers theme team, and I have 2 Steelers inside linebackers that are also free cards, with the captain and then the rookie premier. But, 88 speed is really good. That hit power is really good. His zone's not as great, but you could definitely use him. His tackling at 96, block shed 93, where someone like Shazier only has 79, and then 78 on Devin Bush. That's definitely not, the best part about this team. But really, really good card in my opinion. Tremaine Edmonds, there is a lot of middle linebackers in the game, but I definitely think he can compete with some of the best of them with that hit power and everything he's got going for him. So coming in next at number 5 is going to be the Ravens, which is Ronnie Staley, which is the left tackle. And he is really good because he's got 93 pass and 93 run. 93 run block finesse, 95 pass block finesse. I actually have a friend building a Ravens theme team. This guy's boosted to like 97 run block, something like that on that team. Really crazy. Really good card. Obviously, base stats don't necessarily matter a ton in this game because we know we're chemming them up. So if you have really good base stats like this with 93, 93, you know you're probably chemming them up to whatever run block you want, but especially with zone run and then everything like that. You know, you could probably get them to 99. I'm sure some people have them at 99 run block. Really good card in my opinion. Definitely someone I would add if I was on a theme team or not on a theme team. You know, just personally, I won't be picking them up because I don't have the coins, obviously, but definitely a card worth picking up, in my opinion. Coming up next is going to be the Texans, and it's going to be Deshaun Watson. He's the first quarterback that I would say to take, in my opinion. And 86 speed, 92 throw power, 92 short, 90 mid, 90 deep, 94 under pressure, 92 on the run, and 91 play action. So I'm pretty sure he can get escape artist. Obviously, Michael Vick's got 94 speed, 97 throw power, worse accuracies. He's got better deep. Under pressure is not as good. On the run's better. And then play action is not as great. You know, obviously, it really depends on what you want out of it. I really want the speed, and I'm also building a theme team. But if you don't really need as much speed, Deshaun Watson is definitely probably one of the best like mid-speed type of players, which are sometimes better because then people aren't really expecting you to necessarily like run every play, and then you can kind of sneakily get first downs and things like that. So that's why I have him coming in at number 6. Coming in at number 7, we are going to go over to the Eagles, where is the E's? And it's going to be, I believe it's Brandon Brooks is his first name. It is Brandon Brooks. So 93 pass block, only 89 run block, 96 strength. Really good card. Better pass blocker for sure. You know, I have him rated below Staley a couple because of the fact, you know, run block's not as good. Not as great of a card in my opinion. Better pass blocker, worse run blocker. It really depends on what you want. But, you know, it is a good card if that's what you want. You know, if you want Brandon Brooks and, you know, you have an Eagles team, you need a pass blocker, or you want to boost his run blocking, you'll be perfectly fine. Really good card, really good balance. Not really bad in anything, just run blocking is not necessarily where I would want it. So, coming in next at number 8 is going to be Drew Brees. And Drew Brees, obviously, not going to have the speed. But, I mean, if we look at his stats, 92 under pressure, 90 deep, 94 mid, 97 short, 95 play action. I mean, if you are a pocket passer, throwing kind of dink and dunks, mid and short passes, definitely a really, really good card. Not much to say on him because a lot of people don't use, you know, cards like that are so slow and things like that at quarterbacks. But, you know, not a bad card. Coming up next is going to be another left end, and it's going to be this D4 card. So the reason I have him so low is if you're going to get a really fast left end, and that's really what you're going for, Danielle Hunter is going to be the better card unless you're obviously on a theme team. But D4 at 86 speed, 87 excel, 85 strength, 88 tackling, 91 play rec, 96 finesse, 90 power moves. He's a great pass rusher, only 74 block shed. So, you know, I personally don't like people that I could only use and really want to use in pass rushing scenarios because I need run stoppers on the end. You know, 74 block shed, not going to get it done for me, but not a bad card. Definitely fast, really good pass rusher. You know, personally, I would just rather sub in a left outside linebacker and rush him if I was going to do that. Instead of having like someone like D4 there all the time just because of his block shed being so low. But not a bad card, you know, really depends on what you want. Coming up next is going to be a wide receiver. It's going to be Davante Adams. So Davante Adams is really not that fast. 90 speed, 93 jumping, 92 catching traffic, 92 catching, 94 catching traffic, 92 spec, 93 short, 91 medium, and 91 deep. Let's go ahead and compare him to my receivers, which my receivers aren't really that great. Moss is better than him because, I mean, we can see Moss is at 95 speed. You know, his catching in traffic is a little bit lower, but he's going to be better. Torrey Holt doesn't have as much catching traffic or spec, but his route running is a lot better. Speed, he's way faster and things like that. You know, obviously, he's going to be better than someone like Odell or the Jujus that I have or things like that. But, you know, not really the greatest of receivers, let's be honest. He's all right. Not really anything to look forward to, in my opinion. Coming up next, it's going to be this Kevin Byard card. And really, once again, only 90 speed. He has 97 zone, 91 pursuit. But if we compare him to someone like Ronnie Lott, who is my free safety right now, we see Ronnie Lott's got more speed, more excel, more tackling. Play rec's not as good, pursuit's the same. Zone's only 4 worse, man's better, and his hit power's at 96 instead of 82. So, my opinion, I'm going to stick with Ronnie Lott. Not really going to be changing that. And then last but not least, we will be moving over. Unfortunately, not really that great of a card. I know they try to bring it out because obviously he's back on the team. It's going to be this Marshawn Lynch. Power back if you want that. 90 speed, 92 excel, 94 carrying, only 65 catching, 82 elusiveness is pretty low, 96 trucking, 95 break tackle. I mean, he's going to break tackles if you're going to like put on like arm bar on him or something, but he's not really fast, you know, not really any elusiveness. Probably doesn't have a lot of good spin and jukes and things like that. Let's go ahead and check those out. If we get down here, trucking 96, stiff arm 93 like I thought, 79 spin, juke only 86. So, you know, not going to be as good as like an Eric Dickerson or anything, my personal opinion. But if you're a Seahawks fan, Marshawn Lynch is in the game. That's the last one. So let me know down below, like I was saying in the beginning of the video, if you guys have any comments about which players to take in between a couple choices, or, you know, just give me your opinion on which players you think to take. Leave a like, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell. And as always, I will see you guys next time.